Harlexton is like a sister campus, is that what we call it? It's like a sister campus to UE where you get to live in this big manor in England in the countryside, and you live there. You can go for a whole semester, summer trips, and you get to stay in this big castle, and it's like you're in Harry Potter basically.
When you pull up into Harlexton and go down that long driveway, the pictures that you've seen before do not even compare to the beauty of that location when you're pulling up in there. And then when you go to the backyard of Harlexton, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. It's just, I mean, pictures don't do that justice either.
It's magical. It is. It's magical.
That building is just so stunning, and the setting in Lincolnshire and in the East Midlands is just so amazingly beautiful.
A couple of times I've taught over there in 2012 and 2018, and it is as magical as everyone says.
Arriving at the manor was, I was awestruck. Every morning you wake up, you walk down the hallway to class, and you walk through the grand hall with a giant chandelier, and it's like you're living in a movie, because you kind of are. They've filmed a lot of movies there.
You get to live in just an architectural gem where you wake up and you walk around, and every corner contains something that you couldn't even imagine. If your own home, your own living quarters had, just a fraction of that, you'd be in awe of it.
But being able to travel was my favorite part of being at Harlexton. I got to travel to Switzerland, London, England, all around the UK, Budapest, Italy, all these crazy places that I never thought I'd be able to go, and just go with my friends from Harlexton. Like, you don't have a chaperone. It's definitely a life-forming opportunity because you really are independent in what you want to do.
When I was at Harlexton, I had a lot of fun. It was my first time ever flying, big trip for my first time flying, and I've flown a lot since then. I got to go to Ireland, Scotland, Greece, Iceland. The friendships that I made there with students from UE and from other colleges was really valuable, and I'd say they were going to be lifelong friends.
So I think the other thing about Harlexton that isn't necessarily obvious is that you become really, really close with that group that goes, and you form these friendships that even if they're not, even if they don't have you as a professor, when you come back to campus, you'll always have that connection.
These special day trips that Harlexton arranges for students and faculty are top notch. I mean, yes, you can jaunt to all, sorts of European countries while you're there, but just being in England, the organization that the Harlexton folks put into making sure that you go on these day trips and you see these small, beautiful English countryside towns, and learn about their culture, learn about every piece of it, and the historical elements. You can't help but appreciate every piece of it more.
Living there, having that as a home base, having those incredibly first-rate British faculty teach our students is really an incredible opportunity.
Have a different perspective on your life and on the world, just seeing all those different sides and meeting different people who speak different languages and who come up in different cultures. It was definitely a life-changing experience.